Good morning. So yesterday I went out shopping. I went to Bedford Street in Hummelstown. I bought a lot of stuff, honestly, way more than I was anticipating. So today, I'm gonna split it up into two. So tomorrow too, I'm gonna do an unboxing video and kind of explain why I bought stuff. And I don't know, there was just so much going on. I was kind of like all over the place. I'm going to do this as best as I can with this receipt. Some of the descriptions are not very good, honestly. It just says dog or cat, and I didn't even buy a cat, so I'm not sure where that came from. But first thing, I got this little, I'm calling it a dog. I think they're calling it a cat. It's just super cute. Whenever I see something like this for cheap that I've never seen before, I usually just pick it up. And same with this one. I think this one was $4. It's in pretty good condition. It's just got like a really goofy face. And I mean, who doesn't love polka dots? These don't sell for like, stuff like this. It doesn't sell for a lot. But honestly, I like to have a lot of different price variations in my shop. Anything from like $10 to $100. It's always fun to get a little knick-knack trinket every once in a while, especially when it looks like this. So this one was a steal. I paid $12 for the pair of these mushroom wall plaques. Honestly, when I saw them from afar, I thought they were going to be chalkware, but luckily they're that Cerakote plastic resin, so they're super easy to ship. They're lightweight. I think I might sell them separately. I haven't really decided yet. They're both in like super good condition, and mushroom stuff usually sells pretty well. This is one I hadn't had before. I believe Norcrest makes these. I've seen the cat one for February. They're kind of hard to find, honestly. This one's in really good condition, July, with the fireworks. It's pretty cute. Definitely a harder to find item, and I only paid $5 for it. A lot of holiday ceramics are super collectible, the ones made in Japan especially. St. Patrick's Day can be pretty hard to find. Everybody loves an elf, and even more importantly, a leprechaun. A lot of the times when I'm out, I see these in the bisque material instead of the glossed over kind of ceramic. Honestly, I don't really pick up the bisque ones a lot. Sometimes I'll pick up the Lefton ones if it's close to St. Patrick's Day, because they sell for decent money and they usually go quick around that time of year. But for $5, this little leprechaun figurine, I definitely scooped that up. Here's another unique one, this little dog planter with the bee. It's so funny. Like I said, anything with a funny expression that's different that I haven't seen before at the right price, I usually pick it up. It was only $5, and even though normally I try to stay away from anything with paint loss, I felt like it almost kind of added to its character. This is something that I normally wouldn't get just because honestly they're so expensive and I wouldn't notice it. This Fenton 95th anniversary perfume bottle is incredibly gorgeous. It's still got the original sticker. It's in like perfect condition. I love that lavender color. I only paid $19 for this. Now, I'm not a Fenton or glass expert by any means, so I will kind of have to do a little bit more research. When I saw it, I wanted to look it up. I kind of hate spending a lot of time looking things up when I'm out shopping just because it kind of ruins the moment and it ruins a lot of the surprise. But for $19, my gut was just like, do it. I did kind of glance at a few similar, and they were anywhere from like $65 to $115. So I'm going to do some homework on this one, but either way, it's signed, and $19, I mean, I knew I couldn't go wrong. Next up, I got this little mouse figurine. I thought it was so cute. They're sleeping in their bed with their alarm clock. I only paid $5 for it. It's something I hadn't had before, and I see stuff like it from time to time. It's usually pretty pricey. So for $5, I don't know, I kind of like the theme of it. I thought it would be cute on a nightstand or something. This is probably one of my favorite things I found all day, the chenille peacock. It's really quite spectacular. I've never seen one like it. I've seen the chenille animals. They're usually pretty pricey. It's definitely got some age to it. It's in relatively good condition. It's got like a little schmutz on it, but considering its age and how fragile and delicate it's pretty fantastic, and it's made really intricately. I love the little beak and the sequins. Man, it's just such a neat item, and it's like neon color, which I also felt like was really different. So for $5, it was a steal. Speaking of unique, the next thing I got was this little bulldog with the teeth and the tongue sticking out. I mean, come on. I honestly haven't decided if I'm gonna part with this one yet. I might hold on to it for a while. It's incredibly unique. It could be a good pencil holder or pen holder on a desk even, or put like a little succulent or air plant in it. Again, just such a great face, and it was only $5. I never seen this one before, so pretty excited about it, but I might give it as a gift, honestly. This was for sure the find of the day. This is an incredibly hard to find item, and it's in perfect condition. It's made by Norcrest. These birds are really, really collectible. It's even got the original sticker on it. Now, I normally just see them in the blue. I've never had the all yellow before. My guess is this will probably end up listing for about $90. Now that includes all the fees and such. It's in really good condition, like I said, and it's super hard to find. The last one I sold, I think it was sold for $79 or something. It was the Bluebirds. It had a little tiny chip on it. I haven't wiped this down yet, but I have yet to find a single chip on it, which is very impressive. Another little dog planter. This one's made in Japan. Again, I only paid $5 for it. It was just kind of cutesy and unique. One I hadn't had before. It won't sell for much, but for $5, I wasn't gonna think too hard about it. This is a funny one. It's one figurine. I paid $6 for it. They had the planter version, which I've had before. I kind of like this guy. He's got a funny face, but I'd never seen it in a twins version. I thought it was pretty unusual. It won't sell for much. I'll probably end up selling it for like 11, 12 bucks. I would ideally 12. But again, anything with that face and weird cells, I mean, the fact that it's kind of like conjoined twins is different. So, okay, look at this little pincushion though. How cute is he? He's even got the lace trim around him, or tulle, I should say. He needs a little cleaning, but I only paid $8 for this, and considering the pincushion is in really good condition along with the paint, it's even got the original Wales Japan sticker. It's a really good deal. Normally, I see him with like the scissor holders on the nose or on the back. I haven't really seen this exact one, but he had a great expression. So I love little stuffed bunny rabbits, especially ones that need saving. And this guy definitely needs saving. The first thing I noticed, of course, was this material that his ears are made of. It was just such a fun retro pattern. He definitely does have some damage and wear. I only paid $5 for him. I just think he really needs a loving home. So cute. And he doesn't smell weird, which is always a plus. Yeah. I mean, it definitely smells like he's been in an attic for a little bit if I put my whole face in it, but either way, he's gonna find a good home. Next, I got this little Lefton sugar poodle. Now, I usually see him with the spaghetti trim, not the sugar trim, but I mean, he only was $6. I've only had this one in white, actually. The pink ones in this version are pretty hard to find compared to the other. They also make it in blue, which is pretty spectacular. Normally, the paint's all kind of worn off here, but it was in such good condition. I've bought so many poodles recently, and I have a lot in stock right now, but for $6, I could not resist. Here's a weird one. This little baby sitting on a toilet, little pick holder. It's made in Japan. He's reading about how to make love. It's just incredibly weird, and like I said, weird cells. I love finding stuff like this. When I've had this one a couple times, in different versions. It's harder to find for a good price. This one was $9, which is, you know, pretty cheap in the grand scheme of things. I don't sell them for that much. A lot of the times I see them at antique malls, and I think they're severely overpriced. I think it's just like a fun item. What else is there to say? How weird is it? You know, we love weird. So a lot of the times when I see this style, I end up passing because they are missing a lot of paint usually. I've never seen this cockatoo version. I paid $8 for it. I mean, I love the colors. It's in great condition. It's even got the original stickers on the back, on the bottom, excuse me. The cockatoos is really different. I mean, I normally just see like pheasants or blue jays or cardinals or something like that, but these kind of pearlized pink and purple cockatoos, I mean, who doesn't want that? And in the tradition of unique, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to make this out very well. Let's see, there's a little glare. Got this really strange photo of this soldier. I thought it was so neat, and the photo alone is pretty great, but then when you add this Art Deco vintage glass frame, I mean, I could not resist. I love the mirror tile, and it's in great condition. Normally the edges of these are all bent up, and they're super expensive. When I tell you what I paid for this, you will not believe it. It was $2. So that was a no-brainer. I just picked it up and ran with it. So I'm a little salt and pepper shaker crazy. I think they're just so fun. It's an easy thing to collect. It's a fun thing to collect. There's so many different styles. Now this mid-century kind of wood set, I usually see in brown, but I'd never seen it in this red. And then they have these really unique ceramic tops with the rose floral on it. They got their stoppers. They're in great condition, and they were only $2. So I didn't really think about it. I just picked them up. You know, normally, like I said, not only are they brown, but the S&P are kind of wearing off, and normally they got like hand-painted designs or stuff, and they just don't last on the wood like the ceramic does with the glaze. But these ones in good condition for $2. I definitely picked those up. Keeping in the tradition of salt and pepper shakers, everybody loves this mid-century teal color. I think these plastic salt and pepper shakers are always fun. They're super easy to ship, which is always a plus for me. They usually sell pretty well. I mean, they have like, so many people collect the canister sets that come with these, and you cannot go wrong with this color. And I thought it was kind of funny that they had the bears on them. They're souvenir salt and pepper shakers from the Great Smoky Mountains. Just a little different. It's kind of hard to find this color. Honestly, it goes quick. So I only paid $5 for these. These little hobbyist figurines are newer. Honestly, a lot of the times I don't pick them up. They're kind of whatever to me. I'm not a big Halloween person. I will buy Halloween stuff if the price is right and the age is right. This is definitely newer. I just couldn't resist. It's usually just a ghost or just a pumpkin, but them together with those funny faces, and it's in like perfect condition. It was $4. I thought it would make a fun little trinket, so I went ahead and scooped that up. It also has got this like kind of pearl finish to it, which I liked. So Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep. She's got her hole where it's supposed to have her rope with her sheep, but for $7, it's definitely super cute and harder to find. I mean, I don't really see this figurine much. Nursery Rhyme, Storybook, I mean, it's so kitsch, so I had to pick it up for $7. I mean, it's got like a little wear at the spaghetti here, but overall, I think it will clean up all right for $7. I grabbed it. I don't pick up a lot of chalkware, honestly. Most of the time it's heavy and it's kind of a pain to ship it with other items. I'm nervous that it will get chipped, and the paint's usually missing. Now this little blue horse figurine, it was only $4. It stands upright on its own, and I just really liked the color of it, and it was in good condition for $4. I just said, why not? This is a good one too. This flocked bank. Now normally they're hollow, but this one's flocked ceramic. I mean, not hollow, plastic, but it is ceramic underneath. I love the design on the side and the little pipe cleaner tail. It's in pretty good condition. It's got its stopper and its little fuzzy head. Normally I would never modify an item. I think I might actually just put a little black Sharpie on his nose, just because the rest of him is in such good condition that it makes sense. I mean, he's just like so happy. It's adorable. I love that color green. This little wall plaque, cat wall plaque, so cute. Kind of like the Meyer cord style cat figurine thing on it. I don't know. I'm just overwhelmed looking at how much stuff I have, honestly. So for $3, a little wood board. you know, I think I might be able to take a little magic eraser to these edges. It won't sell for much, but I think it's adorable. And $3, I mean, I'll easily triple, quadruple my money on this. All right, last but not least, this guy. I am obsessed with these. The first time I found one, I definitely kept it until I found another one, and then I was like, oh, okay, there's more of these out in the wild. I love fuzzy ceramics. I'm a huge sucker for it, and the little pearl necklace, and it's got the old plastic flower on it. It's absolutely adorable, and the pink bow. Now, this one is actually the top of a box. It's supposed to be a little powder box. I only paid $5 for it. It's got a little paint missing on its eye, but the rest of it's in really good condition, and it's so adorable. If it doesn't sell, honestly, I'll just keep it. So that's all I got for today. Tomorrow I am gonna work on unpacking and do an unboxing video for the stuff I got after I went to Bedford Street at Hummelstown. In the meantime, I'm gonna get all this stuff listed, and then I'm gonna go meet up with my friend Jocelyn for crab cakes and antiquing.